Hello YouTube and welcome back to old Flads. This is Running with Rifles and I got another little beta early access thing for you, but this one's a little bit different and I want you to bear with it, okay? So those of you that have played shooters before, I very much doubt you've played a shooter quite like this. Also, those of you that have played Project Zomboid will probably be quite happy with this, to be honest. It's a top-down shooter. And it's got that sort of feel of Project Zomboid with regards to its detailing, not quite the looting and stuff, you know, but with the amount of stuff that's actually in it and the way everything works, it's just an amazingly cool little game. I'll be honest, I bought this initially because I watched the advert on Steam and the music was cool. And so that sort of led me to part with my money. Now, when I've done that in the past, I've actually played games that have been utterly awful. Fortunately, this time though, I've got a bit lucky with it, and this game's actually incredibly brilliant. Running with Rifles, top-down shooter, like I said, lots and lots of elements. I don't think I'm going to be able to go through all of them. What I wanted to do today was just show you a bit of the battle scene and what this game is all about. It does have an online multiplayer, and you can play co-op with, well, there were 30 people in a server that I was playing in earlier, and you've got 30 people on the same side, plus the AI. Now, I'm not joking when I say they drop you into the middle of an army. There's not just you, and you're like a Rambo figure. You're very, very vulnerable, and you're very, very squidgy, and you die a lot. So when you actually, as I'm about to show you, start a new campaign, please, if you're new to this, go to easy, because hard, they're not joking. They really are not joking. We are just gonna click that up to enemy capacity. We are gonna get that up to 141, I think, because the difference between hard and between easy is quite different. And whilst it is quite difficult, I think for now. Am I going to go with hard? No, I can't go with hard. Honestly, I die too much. I'll show you anyway. Let's just get involved and I'll be able to give you an idea about what this game actually has in it. So the elements that we want to look at today are firstly obviously the mechanics for shooting, and then the various other things about this game which make it quite a special little game. And it doesn't surprise me that so many people are playing this game. It really doesn't. So it's a voxel based game where most things are actually either sort of able to be got upon or destructible, which is a very, very cool little thing. You can go to the armory, and I think I can actually change my weapon here. Yeah, I can. So I can select my loadout for what I want, and as you can see, there's quite a few weapons already in, and this is just for the US military. When you're fighting, like, you fight Russians and Germans, and you can actually pick up their weapons as well, which it just adds another layer of detailing, and there are lots of different things you do. As you probably just saw, that was a vehicle going off. They are not just there just to make up the numbers. They are there because you can get in them, you can drive them, and you can shoot them as well. The APC is actually an attack vehicle that you can get in. Not only that, the AI, if they're driving, will transport you into battle. It's little things that make up one really brilliant little game. Now, I'll show you a little bit about the movement. I'm using the W, A, S and D keys to move myself around. The cursor, however, is where I'm firing, so you sort of aim using that. And it's actually quite awkward when you first start off. I can also do this, so if I run this way, dolphin dive, and I can actually stay in this position as well, and it allows you into some really great positions with regards to cover. Now the AI, it seems, react to you running around and being a little bit gung-ho. So if you want to be a little bit stealthy, you can crouch, and this is also very handy for when you're in cover, as I can show you here. So behind this box, I'm actually in cover now. And as you can see, my AI are also getting in behind cover behind that car. The system itself is vital to staying alive, because if you sort of pop your head out for too long, you will get shot. Was that an enemy down there? Shoot the enemy! Shoot the enemy! Shoot the enemy! I need to get in behind cover. We're the wrong side of that. There's a APC. Please help. As you can see, that's doing a little bit of damage there. Let's try and shoot some enemy while we're down here. because of the way that this all sort of works, I'm kind of new to this top-down thing. Like I said, people like Levi will probably actually get on quite well with this, because it has that Project Zomboid sort of feel to it. Whereas I haven't played a top-down shooter possibly ever. I think I may have played them like 20 odd years ago or whatever, but nothing recently. Now, as you can see, there's a lot of people here, and they're all AI, and they all shoot and they will all die. I actually need to get out of cover into cover for this next bit, so I want to show you a little bit about why I'm here and what I'm actually doing, because there is a point to all of this. So if I press tab, I can bring up the map, and as you can see, we're on the East Beach here. This little dude here is me. That shows the current vehicles that are traversing around. This blue line shows you the path of attack they want you to take, and this red area is the current objective. To get in there, you've actually got to storm it, kill all the enemy, and then hold it, and then you'll be in charge of that particular part of the map. And you'll move around the map until you get to the end, and once you've actually got to the end, that's the mission complete. That does sound simple. It's actually not simple, and it's actually very difficult. That isn't the actual goal as such, though. The whole idea behind this, and I don't really want to be in too open cover for very long. Oh, enemy, 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 enemy. The whole idea behind this is to kill people and gain XP. Now, the XP that you gain and the RP that you gain go towards actually ranking you up. Now, once you're ranked, because I'm currently a private at the moment, I'm just one of these, another little bob. And as you can see, there's a couple of people that are shouting out. That guy is he looks like a sergeant. That guy's no, that guy's a sergeant. What guy's that? I don't know what that is in the American Army. I think that is sergeant, to be honest. And I think that guy's a corporal with 3, and I think 2 is lance corporal. And once you actually rank up, you'll start being in charge of people. You can then send your squads of players into different parts of the map, and they'll come with you as well. They'll actually defend you. Well, there's a lot of fire going on down here. Can I shoot that dude? No, cover in the way. As you can see, I'm currently crouched down behind this car. Good idea to stay in this sort of position. There's not a lot of cover here either. So we're actually at a bit of a stalemate, which is why it would have been handy if that APC would have come down. Let's see if we can get some kills. Long range kills with the M16. It's not very accurate over that sort of distance. What I want to do is try and get down to the beach. So if we vault over here, as you can see, you can vault over objects. You can climb objects. We need to get down. Crawl, 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 crawl. Get to this rock. And I don't know if I can actually shoot over that. No, I can't. So I'm going to have to come around the side. This is going to be dangerous. That's a grenade. Grenade, grenade, grenade. Oh my god, I got hit by that. Oh, I need to run. There's not a lot of cover here. It has a surprising level of tactics that I just didn't expect to see from this game. Overall, I must say, including the fact that it has multiplayer co-op, it's a fantastic addition to my game collection. And it would also be fantastic to play with lots of different people, because I can imagine a few people would actually like that. You see, that's an enemy. I don't know what he is. Is he a first sergeant? Not sure. I'm hitting that rock there. Got to get around the cover a bit more. Oh, I can shoot to him now. But he's popping in and out of cover quite nicely. I think I took a hit there as well. Come on, pop up, pop up, pop up. Popping in and out of cover, they're really good at it, and this rock is really awkward for it. Let's try and move down to this little rock. Oh, this might not be such a great idea. Can I shoot that dude? Yep, there's one down. Okay, we're still alive. This is actually pretty good for me. In fact, it's very good for me. I'm very rarely alive for this long in this game. I think it's quite good that I moved it down to easy, because it gives me a chance to actually get some points together, and it actually gives you a chance to see how the shooting mechanics work. We're not moving up as fast as I'd like. What's shooting me? Oh, they've got behind us again. If you don't push up as a team, they actually get in behind you quite quickly, and they'll recap the points that you thought were yours in the first place. Now I'm in trouble because I'm sort of on my own here, and my team's actually being pushed back. Shit, I died. Well, that was a life. So as you can see, the importance of actually moving up with your team. And if I go back to the map again, as I show you, if I don't come down this particular route, which is where we've been ordered to go, then I'll end up on my own very quickly. And when you're on your own, you're in so much trouble. You have to utilise yourself as a team player. And I'm just really happy with this game. I can't believe the level of detailing. It's very slick. That's a shotgun. Wow, that was... How the hell did he manage to do that? Nice job, dude. It's very slick. It's very sharp. It's tons of fun. It's very sort of skill based as well. I could kind of imagine this being like an e-sport, you know, which sounds a little bit weird. Oh my god, I got taken out. That was an awful place to be standing. But it has that level of skill and that level of tactical ability required in order to progress at it. Anyway, so I think that's probably enough for this video. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I'd quite like to show you the online multiplayer, but you're going to have to give me some feedback on how you feel about this game. Personally, I love it. I think quite a few of you would really love it as well. I think I paid a tenner on Steam for it. It's in early access, so there will be a few bugs and a few things that need changing, but other than that, thank you very much for watching. This has been my first look at running with rifles. I've been old Flads. Cheers and goodbye.